Hello, it's Wednesday. That means it is live time. I am so excited to see a bunch of you in the comments already. If you're new here, please go ahead and introduce yourself and let us all know where you're joining us from. And my name is Elise Beck. You can see my name here on the bottom. I'm just going to go and share some comments and also check on Facebook to make sure that we are streaming live there as well. So we have Nancy here joining us from New York. I hope it's warming up where you are, Nancy. I heard you guys had that little baby earthquake. I hope you were okay. Any earthquake, all earthquakes are no fun. Yeah, that whole experience, it's not a pleasurable one. Janice joining us from Pahrump, Nevada, working on my double wedding ring quilt today. Final row. Ooh, I love it. Can't wait to see it. We have Vida. Good morning from sunny Vancouver, Washington, and Pip Pip. Hanne, he's joining us from Denmark. And let me go and check Facebook really quick. Let's see here. Oh, and I'm gonna share this post to the Facebook group. If you are if the live streaming is streaming in Facebook and you see this, if you want to join the conversation, see how I share these comments. Hello, Sarah from Minnesota. You'll be able to actually chat with other participants in the live chat, and we have more activity on YouTube, the live chat, than on Facebook, right? So if you want to join, come and join us on the live stream on YouTube. And let me see here. Sometimes it shows me, sometimes it doesn't. We shall see. And I'm still debating what we're gonna be doing once the Facebook group API thing changes. I know there's a way where we'll still be able to live stream into the group, but I'm thinking maybe we should just have everybody jump and join us on YouTube or on my Facebook page. That might be easier. Oh my god, I see myself. Let me go ahead and pin my video. And I see, hello, Angela. I'm gonna go like your comment. And see, Angela Jones from Huntsville, Alabama. So glad you're here. And Julie's here from South Louisiana. Oh, really bad weather. Oh no. We're heating up here like 78, 79 today. It's hot, but super cold at night. Well, super cold for California. So it's big temperature shift. So I'm expecting like we're gonna have an earthquake sooner or later. But oh, yes, Nancy's like, what earthquake? So I heard there was a earthquake. The epicenter was out of New Jersey, I think. So it was 4.7, 4.8, and people actually like felt things shaking about. Let's see here. Did I miss anyone? Oh, Katrine! Oh, it's from Belgium, sunny and 15 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's still chilly. Oh, right. And Nancy says we did have the total eclipse on Monday. Total darkness for 4 minutes. I completely missed it, but I was following along with other people's posts, so I kind of feel like I kind of got a view of it. Plus, I didn't have those sunglasses, and someone was one of my coaches. She suggested viewing or actually holding up a colander to see like the reflection of the eclipse through it on the ground, and that you would see little moon shapes, right? But I didn't try it. I was like, do we put that on our head? Let's see. That must have been so awesome, Nancy. I'm so glad you got to see it. Hi, Anne. Hi there, Lisa and EPP ladies, Bolton, Connecticut. So glad you're here today. We have Tammy's joining us from Southern Illinois. Susan, hello. How's the weather up where you are? Chilly. Is the snow melted yet? Sonia is joining us from Puerto Rico. And we have Facebook users. Hello from Germany. Oh, that's Karin. Ah, hello, Karin. Welcome. And I see Cynthia. Oh, Cindy Wilbanks from Minnesota. Oh, you even included your name. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, so see how Facebook actually shared your name. If you didn't give Ecamm Live permission yet, that's why I only see this Facebook user for hello from Germany. So that's why I'm looking over on my other screen to see inside the Facebook group. So, well, now that the access for my software that I'm going live in multiple places with, that'll end on April 22nd. That's why I'm not telling you guys to give Ecamm Live permission anymore. because it's not gonna work after the 22nd. So I'm trying to figure out best way. Yeah. So I'll think about it a little bit more. I'm getting all excited and out of breath. Calm down, woman. Calm down. Let's see. And we have Martha is joining us from Ohio. Rhonda! Hello. So glad you joined us today. Hope you're doing well. And we have Monique Richards from England. Hello. What time is in England? It's 8 o'clock, same as Scotland, right? And Shelly's joining us from Indiana. We had Totality as well. Whoa, it was so cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. Uh, and the birds were chirping until it got dark. Oh yeah, they must have been like, "What is going on?" Because they don't know. They don't sense it, right? So they're just like, "Oh my God, no sun for us. What do we do?" And Elizabeth from Winnipeg is here. It was dark and cloudy on Monday. Wow, 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 wow. I feel like I missed out, but then yeah, lots of awesome videos and photos, so I could follow along. So that was awesome. All right, so we are. If you're new here, as you can see, everybody's introducing themselves in the comment. If whether you're joining us from Facebook or YouTube, and if you are on Facebook, you're more than welcome to join us on YouTube. Did I share the link? I think I did. Uh, I'm gonna share the link in the live comments too here in Facebook. If you want to join in and have a conversation with all the other participants, at least live YouTube, you're more than welcome. I just shared the link, and today because we're over 35,000 members. Woohoo! Woohoo. That means lots of new English paper pieces as well. There's a whole influx, and I know from the comments, the answers on the questions when people first join us, that we have lots of new beginners or those that have just seen something. Lots of people from TikTok. So I'm kind of, oh, is EPP popular on TikTok? I tried a little bit there, and then I was like, nah, maybe not. I get to like occupied looking at all the other videos, all the other shorts. So I thought not. But then, yeah, lots of folks from TikTok are joining us in the EPP Society, which is kind of exciting because they see one EPP project and they want to try some more, right? So that's exciting. Oh, hey, Keith! Yoo-hoo! How's your landscaping going? I don't think, have you been sharing like progress photos on your Facebook feed? I haven't seen anything pop up. Maybe I have to go and like spy on you or something. Dun dun dun. Would love to know what's the progress. But yeah, we're over 35,000, the 35,200 members now. And because we have so many new English paper pieces, plus Mother's Day is coming up in about a monthish, I thought we could go over briefly the Hexagon Mug Rug, which is a really good beginner pattern. Also great for those of you that are advanced and just want a quick project that you can do in a couple of days, one day even, if you have all the fabrics that you like and the batting and whatnot. Super fun project that you can gift for Mother's Day or keep for yourself. I kept a lot for myself. And if you don't know by now, I collect mug rugs and I'm a mug rug hoarder and I do not mind sharing that. So I thought we could go over that one, and I'm gonna show you. So we have the pre-cut paper pieces, acrylic templates, and also PDF for those of you that are out of country international, which is so it'll make it easier for just to print and cut, right? But I'll show you some samples that I've made during we had two rounds of workshops, but you can find all those videos here on my YouTube channel, and just look under Hexagon Mug Rug. So it was a series of videos. It'll take you step by step how to make it too. But so today I'll just show you the samples I made. And so the one that you might have seen even on the cover of the EPP Society Facebook group is this one. Let's switch camera. There we go. And what's my mic? Okay, my mic's working. Make sure. Oh, and let's see. Let me see that. Kid said congrats. Anne says that's awesome. Congratulations. And you know what makes the group even better? Let me come back here. It's the fact that everyone that has some experience or has started already, they're being so helpful to all the beginners, which makes the group so much better. So you're all a great big part of making the group the awesome group that it is. So pat yourself on the shoulder. And let's keep on going. Woohoo! All right, switch the camera. So this is the Hexagon Mug Rug. You might have seen this on the cover of the Facebook group, and you might have seen this floating around on internet, on Pinterest, or even seen it on my website, right? So as you can see, we're basing the Hexagon Mug Rug off of hexagons, which is like the gateway shape to getting started in EPP, right? Everyone sees this hexagons. They're like, what is that? And then, oh, that's EPP. And then they get started. And I think it's perfect. What makes this project a little more advanced beyond just making hexagons is that you'll be working with shapes that are reflected or mirrored, right? So you learn how to mirror your pieces and assemble them together into a square. And this is a self-bound project, meaning that you don't have to make a separate binding, but you need a backing piece that's big enough to come to the front and finish off the raw edges. So if I turn this around, bloop, see how the striped fabric, oh, that's making me dizzy. The striped fabric is what's making the binding on the front, okay? Ooh, Sasa's here. Sasa, hello. You're just fashionably late, Sasa. Oh, and Sherry asked, what is a mug rug? Ta-da! Oh, here you see my frothy coffee. A mug rug, it's a little rug for your mug. You can put your coffee mug on there, teacup, wine glass, wine glass, mug rug. Why not? Whatever your favorite beverage is or whatever you like to drink. Or even like it's like a mini placemat. Basically, that's all it is. And let's see. Oh, and Keith said, we haven't started the construction yet. Still waiting for Riverside County permit approval. Oh, crossing my fingers that it comes through fast for you, Keith. Because you want to get started so that you have a luxurious backyard to enjoy during the summer, right? Let's see. Oh, and Tammy says, very pretty, Elise. Thank you. And Sherry Goodman asked a very good question. Is there a reason why you want to piece the background versus applique the hexagon on top? Is to just make the whole project EPP? Because you'll see that some people, they like applique, some don't like it, and some they don't even want to go near it, right? So this solves the problem and just makes the whole thing EPP. No applique needed. You don't need to learn how to applique. You don't need to fiddle with applique. We just make it all EPP. And share, you'll see why this will be different from EPP from the other samples that I'm going to show you. So this is it's all same background in this one. Let me show you another one. This is a Brenda Riddle variation. And see how all the background pieces are different? This you won't be able to do with applique, right? But with EPP, you can go ahead and fussy cut your heart out with different background pieces. And let's see. Even this one, I just made it all same background. I guess I'm kind of boring like that. Hold on, let me see. And it's like the funky version. Oh, this one I like a lot. And you guys know how I like scrappy, makes me happy. And here we go. See how all the backgrounds are scrappy, neutral blenders? So you can mix all these together, right? So this you won't be able to do with applique, but we can do that with EPP. And there's the back. So that's how it looks like. And the PDF, the version with the templates, it tells you all the materials that you need. And also, I'm going to show you the back of this one. I just use fusible batting just to make it easy. It's a mug rug, right? You don't have to go all with the thicker batting like all cotton and whatnot. It's super easy to make with fusible batting. Just fuse it to the back. Add your backing fabric. Bring it to the front. Bada bing, bada boom. It's done and you got a mug rug. And I haven't even quilted these yet. The reason being because I use fusible batting. It's all staying put and I don't need to quilt it if I don't want to, but you can definitely add some pretty stitches and whatnot. And we had from the previous workshops, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so I can show you. I actually pulled it from my the Instagram. I haven't been super active on Instagram. Let me see. Where's the share screen? There we go. Oh, let me move my head. Let's move this up. And you can see from the Instagram feed here, see how all the other participants. Oh, this is one I made. It was with the printable fabric, so I had to make something fun. So I was like, oh, let me make a mug rug and put my two little devils on here. So that's what I did. And so you can fussy cut. Which one's a good variation here? So I think I zoomed in on them. Here we go. This is by WV Patty. She did all neutral one background. Let me show you through these. Oh, look at, and she added the cute big stitch quilting around the hexagon center flower. And she has a mug right there. And Manuela's flower garden made a really cute variations. There we go. And see here, it looks like a ray of sunshine or ray of coffee sunshine, right? And she had little owls in the center, and she did big stitch quilting all the way around the binding. And they have Kayla's, and see how she fussy cut all the awesome hexagons with like books. Love it, and glasses in the center. And that's her second variation for a coffee lover. There's so much you can do, and see how the variation in the fabrics used here by Mrs. M. I think that's her Insta handle. Not sure, but see how you can really just unleash your creativity. Oh, that's that one. That was my orange one. There we go. And I think this one is so fun. There was an office themed one. I can't find it. I don't think she added the hashtag, so I'm not able to scroll through and find it. But see how she used the skeletons here? Super fun. They're dancing around the midnight hexagon spider web. Love it. That was mine again. Let's see. That's Kayla's. Let's see. So lots of different ways that you can play with these. A variegated background fabrics. Oh, here's a better view of that one. And this one too. So fun. So there's lots of different ways that you can play with the background pieces to make it look so different than what I did, but just keeping it all kind of consistent with the background fabrics, right? So let's see if I see any questions here. Da-da-da. And Shira said, okay, makes sense. Keith, I loved making that mug rug. It was my first EP project just a few years ago. It's definitely a gateway project. Yeah, it's a good way to get you started. And I like the size of mug rugs because you can start on project and actually finish it. And so you have that first finished project, right? Because I think the big hurdle with starting with the big project like La Passacaglia or a project that's going to take you 1, 2, 3, X number of years, it can be a little bit disheartening when you just see that project. It's like, oh, there's no progress on it, and when I'm gonna finish it, right? Whereas little mug rug, you can finish it in a weekend or a week or two. So super fun. Let's see. Yeah, Shira says, love the Scrappy. Yeah, I love Scrappy. It's so fun. Let's see. Carla says, lovely. And Barbara said, is the pattern on the website? You can find it, the digital download, Barbara, or you can get the paper pieces and the acrylic templates too. So just head to my Etsy shop for the paper pieces. And I think the digital download is on my Etsy shop too. So they're all there. So just look out for the hexagon mug rug. Let me do that real quick for you. Let's see. Oops. Where were we? Let's see. Let me open another window here so you guys don't get dizzy while I'm typing. And yeah, the workshop we had was like 2 years ago already, I think. Or is it 3 years? I mean, time flies so fast. I can't even keep up. Let's see. Yeah, when I log into Etsy, it just gives me the backend, so I had to ask it to take me to the shop. Hold on. But yeah, super fun project to get started with. And I would love to see yours variations as well. And even in the EPP Society Facebook group, you'll find other variations there for folks that are not on Instagram, and they're shared inside the Facebook group instead. And in hindsight, I realized I should not use the generic hashtag like the Hexagon Mug Rug because a lot of other people use it too. But what can you do? Hindsight is 2020, right? Let's see, where's the Hexagon Mug Rug? Here we go. Yes. Yeah, so if you go to my shop and just look for the Hexagon Mug Rug, you can find the paper pieces, acrylics, and the digital downloads. And I'll show you guys what's included in the digital download so you can kind of get a look. Let's see, is it sharing here? No. Yes. Let me go to the first page. So this is what the digital download looks like. Ta-da. So if you have layer cakes, the 10 by 10 squares of fabric around, that's all we're using for the backing and the binding. So if you have a layer cake that you've been like, oh, what am I going to do with this? And it's been laying around, it's a great way to use it. And so in the digital download, you get the layout, how to lay out the pieces. We want to mark your pieces so you don't get confused because, like I said, they are mirrored, right? So you want to make sure you put them the correct way. And then, of course, can't do without coloring pages. So you can color different ways and see, oh, is this the way I like it? That way, you know? And just to make it easy, though, I've labeled the paper pieces so it's easier for you to lay them out. And the lettering is placed so that it should face up when you place these out to play with, okay? And then, of course, we got all the hexagons. And just to make it fun, especially if you're new to EPP, I've included fussy cutting templates with a 1/4 inch seam allowance and a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. So if you have like clear template plastic that you want to play with, or what are those called? The overhead clear plastic sheets, jigama things. You could use that to trace these shapes onto, so you can start fussy cutting and then get these effects like what's her name here? Like this one, right? So it's easier to place it over to fussy cut to get all the little items or the prints in center or in the location that you want them to be. So that's the digital download. Let's see here. And Sherry asks, are the examples of quilted stitching like all over quilted stitching? Is that what you mean, Sherry? It's a smaller project, so you don't really need to quilt all over. I would search the hashtag to see, but it, like I said, it's a really good beginner project. And because we're using fusible batting just to fuse it, so you don't really need the quilting to keep all the pieces in place, even if you want to wash it. Let's see here. Oh, Keith says I did one with big stitch quilting. Keith, why don't I see yours here? Like in the hashtag. What hashtag did you use? I don't want to go spy on your Insta. Julie is the Dilla queen, but Kayla loves fussy cutting. Yes, Kayla is like the fussy cutting queen. And the foundation paper piecing queen. Deborah! Hello! We're so glad you're here. And here we go. Elise Angela Jones here. I love these mug rugs and wondering if you have a template for a 1/2 inch size. Would love to make these for kids with a 1/2 inch. Wait, 1/2 inch hexagons? Is that what you mean, Angela? Let me know. Oh, Zaza asks, how many tabs do you have open, Elise? Zaza, you're not supposed to ask that, okay? This is only one window. That was the reason I got a better computer so that you could handle all my open tabs. That's all I'm gonna say. This ain't nothing. Oh, if you just saw my tabs, you'd be like, oh, close some of them. And Tammy says, just ordered my set of acrylic templates. It was very easy to do. Yay! Yes, super easy. Yes, acetate. They have a transparency film. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it's acetate. That's what they call it in Europe, right? They call it transparency film. But you know, any type of clear plastic that you can trace onto to use to fussy cut, you can totally do that too. and you get the templates with the different seam allowances. So you can play around because you might be like, I'm new to EPP. I don't know if I like 1/4 inch or 3/8 of a seam allowance. What do I do? Play with both. See what you prefer because you have both in the PDF. Let's see. Uh, just any quilting stitch styles. For this mug rug or for EPP in general. Do let me know. Oh, so Sherry asked, curious what people like to do for hexagon shapes. I think the most common one is just stitching inside the seam allowance line. Because you know how the seam allowance is folded in here? Do you see where my mouse is going? Here, Toy. So I think most popular is just quilting inside of the seam allowance line. Personally, that's what I did. I have a bag that I made with hexagons. It was an odd hexagon size, 5/8 of an inch hexagon. It's from a Japanese book, and it just told you to quilt little quilting lines right inside of the seam allowance line. Let's see. I would check out hexagons in the EPP Society Facebook group. See if you can see their quilting, or why not post? See, like, oh, I would love to see how you quilted your hexagon shapes. Yeah, just create a post, and I know people will start sharing their photos with you. Let's see. Yes, Zaza, and happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to you, and many more. Oh, and did I see 3 cakes, Zaza? I think I saw 3 cakes on your Facebook feed. Was that correct? Where's my slice? Eh? I just want a slice of cake. I love cake. I wonder what kind of cakes did you get, Zaza? Kim's joining us. Hello! Joining late from Arizona, where the internet is terrible in our resort. Oh no, hopefully I can watch replay. Yeah, the replay will be available right after the live ends. So whenever it's convenient for you and whenever your internet's working faster. Yes, Sherry, one tab is great. I actually use Toby. That's what I use. So once I'm done with this session, I'll just save all the well, these I won't keep open for another project. I just want to make sure I open them all so I can just show all the big photos, up close photos of all the hexagon mug rug variations that I could find. But I love Toby. Let's see. And Shelly says all those open tabs are typical of a woman's brain, right? It's like it's impossible to just like have one tab open. I'm amazed at people that just have one tab open. I try. Let's see. Wow, and Kim has 181 flowers done for her grandmother's flower garden. Now on to assembling them, or now on to some white spacer flowers. Okay. To read the 2 separate comments. Yes, Salsa had 3 cakes, 3 birthday cakes. I'm gonna tell my husband I want 3 birthday cakes too. Dang it. I deserve 3 birthday cakes. Let's see. Oh, so Kim, I can't wait to see your all your flowers for your grandmother's flower garden quilt. That's exciting. Let's see. Is anything? Oh, so Angela, that was Angela, right? So half hexagons. Well, let me work on it. It shouldn't be too hard to shrink it down for you. Maybe I could just include an additional size here. Oh, but then I would have to recalculate the fabric requirements because they're included in this one. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I don't want to like promise something and not be able to give it to you. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Oh, I didn't print that one page. Dang it. Actually, yeah. Let me see if I can get the 1/2 inch up for you. I'll put it in the Facebook group when it's ready. Let's see. See, Keith, yeah, I just used Hexagon Mug Rug. It's such a ding dong. I should have used like the special Hexagon Mug Rug or something. because lots of other people make hexagons and turn them into mug rugs, so they use the Hexagon Mug Rug hashtag. Which one did you use, Keith? Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna take this so I don't make you all dizzy. Let's see what Keith posted. Let's go spy on Keith's Insta. Why not? Friends spy on friends Insta. Mm-hmm. So it's craft crazy Keith. Craft. Let's see, it comes crazy. There he is. Let's see. So Keith, I hope you don't mind me sharing your Instagram. Too late. So craft crazy Keith. Let's see. Oh, you just use mug rug. Okay, that's even more generic. At least I tried to narrow it down to hexagon mug rug. Let me see. Oh, it was like way long time ago, right? Let's see, Keats. See, Keats like a super ordinary, extraordinary quilter and crafter. Oh, here's Keats. There we go. Look how pretty. Oh, you did use hexagon mug rug. Why did I not see it? Dang it. It's so weird. Oh, it's 2021. It was 3 years, almost 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago. No, 3.5, 3 years ago. Yeah. 2.5, 2.5, 3. Wow. So this is Keith. So how you can put the mug there with this little sheep. Love it. And he shared lots of great progress photos too, I believe. Yes. Uh, yes. See, looky. Here we go. Love that. And if you guys are into weaving and knitting and whatnot's it, make sure to follow Keith because he's got all the fun projects going on. And I'm not no pressure at all, but he's got a YouTube channel and he does really good videos. But we need a new video. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, so I would love to see that. See how fun. Yeah, all these looms. He's got a loom collection. Like I collect domain names, I think. So yes, so that's Sharon Keats. So that's Craft Crazy Keith. That's his Instagram. So you want to go ahead and give him a follow. Let's see. And Angela says, thanks, Elise. I love the half-inch hexagons. Working on Grandma Falgard using all colors of gingham fabrics. Oh my God, have you been sharing photos? I don't think I've seen it. Could you please share and tag me so I don't miss it? Like the Facebook group thing is funky. Like I'll see posts from like a week ago, and I don't see like most recent posts, and it's very random. Yeah, it's really frustrating. And there's lots of updates going on with Facebook right now, so it's very scattered. Yes. Yes, I tried to catch up, but yeah, now that we're growing so fast, it's not always easy for me to keep up. But do tag me. Let's see. Oh, so we got a little extra time. So in the EPP club, which is my membership for English paper piecing, right? We started working on the double wedding ring quilt, and let me switch here. And we actually did it where we're gonna applicate it to background fabrics, just the ring part, right? But the members asked for the filler pieces, their background pieces in EPP. So that's what we did. So I uploaded those for the members. So they got access to the PDFs and SVGs. So if you've been on the hunt for PDFs or SVG files for double wedding ring quilt, you should join the EPP club. Shameless plug. And I'll show you my first ring that I finished here. So these are all Liberty quilting cottons, and then used art gallery fabrics for my background pieces. So what we did when we first started, plan was just to make the rings and apply them to background background fabrics, right? Keith, do you want to share your the link to your YouTube channel here in the comments? Yes, so people can follow you and all your fun shenanigans over there. Because I know you changed your channel name at one point, right? So give them the one that they can follow, so we can pressure you into uploading more videos. Okay, so this is the one that I made. And yes, Susan, you have to get back to your double wedding ring quilt too. And Salsa, I hope you're able to find your pieces so we can all get started back into this. So the club members asked for these pieces, the center and the little filler in the eye or football shape that we've been calling these. So why not, right? So if that makes the process easier, that's what we did. And I'm going to show you real quick. So this is what the back looks like. And because it's an 18-inch ring, it was impossible to make this whole piece onto one big sheet of paper, right? So that's why we split it into 4. Plus it makes it easier to manage. And now if you decide to do background pieces that are variegated, like background colors, you can even play with different placements of these. So it makes it super fun. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a little quick tip on how to put these together. So you might have these templates from other places as well. So this is probably helpful for lots of folks that are working on the double wedding ring. So what we did is actually make these into footballs first to have them ready. So we call these footballs. What are they called? They have lots of different names. Just looks like an American football or rugby. Do they look like a rugby ball, Zaza? So, and I got my little center there. And the way I basted it, just like this. Oh, the reflection. There we go. So this one, I just have my tails facing same way. Doesn't matter. Because in the back, when you look, it's just going to fit like so. Oops. I should make my head a little smaller. There we go. Like so. And what you want to do to make sure that it's centered inside your football here. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this so I get the center point. Remember, this is just paper, so you can fold it and press it like so. And then if you prefer, if you don't want to fold it, you can just come back here and mark with your heat or air or water erasable pen like so. And then here, same thing. I'm just going to fold this over. I know Katrine got a start on hers already, and Janet's almost done with hers. I think, Sarah, are you here today? I'm going to make sure I tag you, Sarah, in this video so you see it. Like so. So I got my center point. Flip it. I'll just mark it so you can see. That's my center. This one's dark so you won't see it. So I'll mark it on the paper there. And now I just want to come in here and line them up. The lines, right? Oh, let's do this side. It'll be easier for you to see. Like so. Like so. Center, center. And that's where I'm going to start stitching. I'm not going to start stitching from the edge. I'm going to start stitching from the center out. Just to make sure that I have the center of the little filler here, background piece, centered with the double wedding ring shape there. So let's go ahead and I have a knot at the end of my thread already, just to secure it. Let's do one more stitch, and let me knot this to make sure it's secure, because I don't want it to move. So now it's stuck right there, right? Centered. And see how it's sticking out a little bit because it's rounded the opposite way, right? So you just want to fold it a little bit. I mean, like wiggle it a little bit so that you line up the seams here, right there. If I keep it straight, it's going to stick out. So you want to make sure you line it up so they match up. It's a curve, so you want to make sure you get the straight part of the curve as you're stitching. And we'll go up here. So this is a slow quilt along project that we've been doing, in the EPP club. Nothing you have to rush through because, double wedding ring quilts, they are time consuming, right? It's not something that you finish in a couple of weeks unless you're like a superhuman. Has anyone made like a double wedding ring in like short amount of time? Maybe with 3 rings. Yeah, totally doable. And then I just go up. And then when I come to the where it starts curving again, see how the curved part is curving down? I'm just going to go ahead and secure it just so that it doesn't move while I show you guys. And I'm just going to move the curved white paper up again. Move it up a little bit so that it's lining up with the curved part of my pieced templates here. There we go. And then I can keep on sewing. Any questions? And yeah, Katrine, have you shared your double wedding ring progress in the EPP Society? I would love for you to share it because it's so beautiful. And Janet, don't forget to share your progress too, now that you're almost done. It's always so much fun to see your projects like as they're growing and they're coming together. And it's fun. I didn't used to post photos regularly until like about a year ago, and now that I do, now I'm getting Facebook is showing me memories from last year. It's like, oh my god, it's been a year. It's fun to see. Let's see. And now I come to the end where they line up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and secure it. Once you get more comfortable, you don't have to keep on securing each little segment. You can just keep on going. But I'm just gonna secure it so it doesn't move while I show you that I'm moving this template. I'm wiggling it up a little bit to line up with the curved part of the blue piece here. So see how it's sticking down, right? I couldn't keep on sewing now. So I'm going to move the white part, white center piece, so that it lines up with the blue curve here, blue piece curve. Like that. And keep on sewing. I just saw Zaza's comment. And everyone thinks I'm crazy to EPP a double wedding ring. They aren't EPPers. No, they don't know the joy of EPPing a double wedding ring quilt. And Susan says, people think I'm crazy doing EPP. Well, you're all in good company, so yes. Oh my god, Barbara, thank you. Melons. Yeah, they call melons. We call them footballs. Some people call them little fish shapes. All the different names, right? So, but I think melons is the most common. Yes, thank you for sharing that, Barbara. I just couldn't think of it. All I could think of was orange because I just had fresh squeezed orange juice. Ooh, so Salsa says, once I'm done with my Queen of Diamonds, I'll get back to my double wedding ring. Love it. Let's see. Sherry said, how do you remove the paper once it's glued in place? So once all the pieces are together, did you see, let me see how all my centerpiece papers here, they're all removed. I just go in. So my new favorite toy is, where did my little all thing go? So this is the Clover round tip all. So it doesn't have a sharp point. It won't poke you. So I just go under the seam allowance here and lift it away from the paper. and then boop, 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 remove. I'm not going to remove these because they have to connect to my next ring, so I don't want to remove them. That's why you see just the outer border with papers, and everything else I removed. So you just go in and pop those out. If you notice that you use too much glue and it's just not budging, it's like, I'm not coming out of here, then give it a little press with the hot iron. I even like to steam it. You might not want to steam it if you're using colored paper or you using recycled printable materials like mailers that have print, because you don't want that to transfer to your fabric. But just a little hot iron over here to warm up the glue, and then slide something sharp underneath there and just lift it up. See how it lifts up right there? Just don't want to pop it out. I just slide this underneath. See, I know some of these I use too much glue because I'm trying to make it fast. Oh, here we go. This one was easy. So I'll just give it a press to warm up the glue, and it just lifts right up. And all I'm doing is just using, whoops, I used this Elmer's washable disappearing purple glue, school glue. But you can use the Soline glue pens too if you prefer those. Either way works fine. So like I was saying, I'm at the curved part, so then I'm going to keep on going. I've lined it up. How much time do we have? Oh, we still have time. Woohoo! And I'll just keep on sewing. So first couple of ones might be a little tricky as you're getting used to wiggling the papers, the shapes, because they're concave and convex shapes. One's curved this way and one's curved that way, so you want to try to line them up, right? But the more you do it, you kind of get the swing of it, hang of it, and it'll just go easier. And just try to hold it in an angle so you can see where my needle's going. And I'm just going to stop a little bit before. So what you might notice is that it's not going right up to the top. See how it's off a little bit? Let me just wiggle it a little bit. Wiggle, wiggle. So we're just going to squish it a little bit. And as I sew, I'm actually going to undo my seam allowance on the white part here so that it doesn't get sewn down, the little tail, and keep on sewing. Because once all your paper's out, your fabric will relax and it'll all just like fall into its natural shape very nicely. And like I said, I lifted the little tail here so that it's out of the way. And you saw that it wasn't matching up exactly to the point, the corner, right? But I just keep lifted it up, and I just keep on sewing a little beyond the paper on the white piece, the center of the melon or football. And I'm gonna go ahead and secure that in the corner with the knot. I'll fold the little seam allowance back. What did I get it stuck? There we go. Oh, I think I got it stuck. Hold on. Oh, I didn't. Okay. So now I fold it over, and now it's right smack in the corner. Ta-da! And I've secured that, so I can go ahead and cut it. And I would come back and start this side, droop, to match it up. Or you can go and sew this side. Okay? And after you do this, we have the center pieces. Remember how they're placed? So the tip goes towards where the fore patch is, like so, like that. And we have the center crease here already that we marked. And we want this one to go right at the center mark. Let me fold it over, right there. And just like you did with the center of the little melon piece here, the center melon background piece, we need to name these. They need to have like official names. Center melon background, the melon background template, the melon background piece, this one, the like white eyeball. Oh, you want that, and this center four piece, right? That were split up into four pieces. This too might not match up exactly in the corner as you sew along this curve here. But again, once you get here, just wiggle it a little bit and pull it so that you're sewing a little beyond the paper, and you'll have it all the way to the corner. And then you just want to add the second piece here, and then you have the four pieces together. So same concept as with sewing the centerpiece of the melon here, background piece. I hope that makes sense. I'll I'll do a longer video for the club members if it's still unclear so that you can follow along. Maybe we could even do a little workshop together too for the club members inside the club. So I hope it makes sense. Oh, let me see. Did I miss anything? Uh, I promise if it is sunny, I post my update pictures for better photos. Yes, and if you guys are doing the temperature quilt with Katrine, make sure to look out for updates from Katrine. She says she's gonna post photos when the weather is clearing up for her in Belgium. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Dun, I see eyeballs. Uh, let's see. Let me see. If I missed any questions, if you don't mind, just put it again. And then, if not, I hope this all makes sense. I'm gonna make sure I tag the club members. Oh, or anyone that's doing double wedding ring, I hope this is helpful for you. I don't know if there's any other variation where the center is split in four, but same concept if you got these little finagly tail bits here, right? That you need to match up. Same concept. So whenever there's a tail in the way, you just fold it away to stitch it. This one, we're stitching away from the tail anyway, so it's okay. But like this, where the tail's going to be hanging over, let's like this part here, where we're sewing, we want to fold it away. So we're just sewing along the paper and not through the tail too. Okay. Let's see. Sasa, what are the eyeballs for? Now I'm curious. Eyeballs. Dun, dun, dun. uh, yes. So it is like a rugby ball, right? Yeah, in Europe and UK. Yes, footballs are around. You know, I had the hardest time getting used to a football being like the American football. Cause yeah, and then they call football soccer here in the US. It's like, what? Very, very confusing. Like football is round and soccer, what is that? Who came up with the term soccer? Let's see. Oh, and Katrine found. Oh, I think you mean Keith's YouTube channel, right? Did you share it, Keith? Uh, bah, Keith is on a buy hiatus for a while so that I can get back to all my works in progress. Laughing, teary face. Yeah, yeah. Good luck. We shall get you to get something new started. But you know, you've been busy with your backyard, so like all that landscaping you're doing. So yeah, we'll excuse you from new projects. And Zaza said, melons, the melons. Yes. Oh, you're looking at the melons? Yeah, totally doable, right? So once you've done one or two, they come together much faster. So these rings, now that I have them, then we can just keep on adding on. And that's why you've seen Janet's, hers been growing super fast. And I'm just like dying to see it all done. Janet, that's Janet Eddy. And she's in the EPP Society group too, and she's shared hers there. There you go. Here's Keith's YouTube channel. Craft Crazy Keith. Craft and Crazy with C's and Keith with the K. Let's see. Da-da-da. I feel like I'm missing out on something. Okay. Oops. All right. So this is it for today. I didn't see any other general questions inside the Facebook group. Uh, from like even from our newbies, they were talking about lots of question about how to baste, whether glue basting or glue basting. Oh, let me come back here. Glue basting or thread basting. There's no right or wrong way. Try both. I started when I first started with EPP. I started with thread basting because that's the first thing I saw, and then I saw someone glue basting. I was like, glue, and do I have glue stick at home? And I didn't think. Did I have Elmer's glue sticks at home? I don't think I did. But then they're super easy to find at like even the supermarket has them in the stationery section, Target, Walmart, everywhere, even like gas stations have them by their stationery section, right? So you can buy a little glue sticks. I'm like, I want to give that a try. And then once I did, I was hooked on glue basting. It's not for everyone. Yeah, it gets a little messy if you overglue. And then, of course, when you're learning something new, you're going to make mistakes, right? Which is completely normal. And no one's going to like, oh, shame you for glue basting or thread basting. We allow all types of basters in the EPP society, and I welcome you all. No hate or love or either way, right? Everyone's accepted and welcome. But I do want you to try both. Don't listen to folks that say, oh, you're only supposed to thread based, or you have to go through the paper, or you should only go through the fabric. If there's anyone that's ever stopping you from wanting to experiment, then no. You just turn your face around and go do your experimenting. And like I always say, learn the rules or whatever the norm is and then break them. Because if you find a different way or better way for you that works better and that makes it more enjoyable for you, I'm all for it. As long as it's holding together and it's working in the end, right? So that's all that matters. So that's my little spiel about glue basting and thread basting. Just do what makes you happy. There's no right or wrong way, and try both. And if you find that you hate one way and you love one way over the other, stick to the way that you love it. Yeah, right? So that's what we want to say to everyone that's new to EPP, especially because where's Lucy? Where's Lucy? Ah, Lucy's not here today. There's no quilt police. If you ever hear about the quilt police, they are not allowed inside the EPP Society Facebook group, right? We all love to experiment and have fun. You should have fun. That's the most important part. Let's see. And Keith says, can't wait to get back to my double wedding ring, especially now with the background EPP. Hooray! Did you decide on your background fabric? Can't wait to see. And Nancy says, have a super fine time with EPP, everyone. Love it. And Sasa wants to get hers done too. Oh, and if you do want to join the EPP club, let me share my link here too. I don't think I shared it earlier. You can come here and read more about it. Or just message me on Facebook. Direct message me, and if you have any questions, I can help you there. EPP Club. I think that's the link. Let me see. If I'm sharing the wrong one, that would be bad. I think that's the correct link. Yes, it is. Okay, let me share that. That's where you can go and check out information about the EPP Club, or you can just message me if you have questions and if you want to work on the double wedding ring, right? Let's see. Kim asks, what size needle do you use? I'm looking for a long needle with the big eye. I ordered a couple from Amazon, but can't find one I really like. The long needles I like is the Milliners, size 11. I'll show you what it looks like in my hand here. Whoops. The eye is long and narrow, so it's very smooth going through your fabric. If your eye is round and wide, it'll snag each time you try to pull it through your fabric, right? So the milliner's needle is oval, let's say elongated, and it's not small, but it's not super big, but it's big enough where you can use your needle threader. Well, these will work with your milliners too, which is nice if you have a hard time threading your needle. And it's longer than, let's say, the clover needle that I like too. So you'll see the difference. This is the milliners, long and skinny, and that's the clover size 9, I think I use. I always get confused. So it's shorter and a little bit thicker than the milliners, but it's super sharp. It doesn't flex. The milliners has a little flex to it, so it's more flexible. Like see it like there. See how it bounces back. The clover, see, it doesn't bend as much. And you'll feel it when you're sewing with them. So even just with like glue or thread basting needles, it's such a personal choice. So I would experiment. I tried lots of different needles too, and these were the ones I really loved the most. So that's what I stick to: 11 milliners and clover gold applique size 9 needles. So experiment needles. Try little small packs so you can see if you like them. Because if you ask, oh, what's the best needle for EPP, everyone's gonna suggest gazillion different options. So depending on what's available to you, and if you have a friend that uses a particular needle, just see if you can try a few stitches with it, see if you like it, and then you can go buy some. Let's see. And Tammy says, LOL, all my projects have both thread and glue basting. Depends on my mood and time. Yes. Yes. I love that. Whatever makes you happy. And I still thread based some projects. I mean, yeah, it really depends on the mood. So yeah, thank you for sharing that, Tammy. Bye, Susan. See you next week. And Elizabeth suggests you can also use straw needles. Yes, so definitely experiment with your needles. See what you like. And Sasa suggests Tulip Big Eye Milliner's needles, but invest in a good needle threader. Bohin desktop threader is supposed to be the best. Oh, okay. I haven't tried the Bohin one. I only have the Clover. This is the Clover needle threader. I love it. Works. Obviously, sometimes it's not gonna thread it because you put the needle in and the hole is not aligned to this little metal blade thing that pushes the needle thread through the eye of the needle. But when you shake it around a little bit, and then your needle falls into place, and then it'll thread it. So lots of different needle threaders too. This one's easy to find. I don't always see the bohin one, but if you're close to a quilt shop, see if what they have. They might have the bohin one too, but personally haven't tried it. So Kim says, thanks for the needle suggestions. My 72-year-old eyes definitely will need a needle threader. Yes, this such a game changer. Like I had to take my glasses off to thread my needle. But best way is when you kind of get used to it, you'll do it by feel. Does that sound weird? Like you feel where the hole is. It's like magnetic almost. Yeah, you start getting used to it, so you just hold the thread and then you have the eye and just thread it. But yes, needle threaders help a lot. Let's see. Oh, and Salsa says, I have the clover, but it needs to be on a hard surface to work. Yeah, so definitely if you only find the clover, put it on a desk and try it instead of on a couch or a pillow or soft surface, right? Thank you for that, Salsa. All right, so we're through, and I'm gonna switch back here. Remember, you can get the Hexagon Mug Rug templates in the Etsy shop. And if you have any questions on Etsy, message me there. Then I can help you out there too. Let's see. This is my link to my Etsy shop. And you can get the pre-cut paper pieces, acrylic templates, and the digital download is there too for right now. I'm trying to move them all over to my shop, the digital downloads. But for now, it's right there. And if you have any questions, find me on Facebook or message me on Etsy, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. And we will all see you next week, same time, same place. As long as it's not a holiday, I don't think the 17th is a holiday, right? No, it's gonna after tax day. Oh my god. So I'll see you next week. I'll see you inside the Facebook group. Bye.